Now you saw a little bit of this in the last lesson and then the last assignment on how to write real-world expressions, but now we're going to move into this a little bit deeper. Part 1 will look a lot like the examples you saw from the last lesson, so this is a nice little refresher. You get a few more examples, and then Part 2 is going to be some more rigorous examples, more like what you'll see on this upcoming assignment. So remember, expressions help us to model real-world situations, and so that's why it's an important skill to learn how to do. So let's look at example 1. Tim took his friends to the movies. He started with $40 and he bought 3 movie tickets that each cost X dollars. He also bought 1 tub of popcorn that cost $5.75. Write an expression that models how much money Tim has left. Okay, so starting out, he starts with $40 and slowly he spends this. So we start with $40. What does he buy first? He buys 3 movie tickets. How much does a movie ticket cost? Well, we don't know for sure, but it says each ticket costs X dollars. So from $40, we're going to subtract 1 movie ticket, 2 movie tickets, 3 movie tickets. Okay, so this expression right here represents how much money he has left over after he buys the 3 movie tickets. But we're not done. It says he also bought 1 tub of popcorn that costs $5.75. Okay, so subtracting from this also is the popcorn. So hopefully you can see in this expression now the different parts. This represents the movie tickets that he spent money on, and this represents the popcorn. Okay, so those are the different parts of our expression. So this would be the expression that models how much money he has left over after he buys all those things. Hopefully you can see though, and this is a skill that you've mastered by now, is that we can simplify this a little bit. If we have minus x, minus x, minus x, that's subtracting x 3 times. We could rewrite that as 40 minus 3 x's. Okay, and this makes it look a little bit more simple. It's simplified. And hopefully you can also see we can subtract the $5.75 from the $40. 40 minus 5.75 is 34.25. You'd use a calculator and do 40 minus 5.75, and then we still have minus the 3 x's. Okay, so each one of these expressions would be correct, but this final one is the simplified expression of how much money he spent at the movies. Okay, let's do one more example. This one will be quick. Master Tickets charges $35 for each concert ticket, plus an additional $2 service fee for each ticket purchased. Kanye purchased X concert tickets for he and his friends. Write an expression that models how much money Kanye spent on tickets. Okay, so how much money did he spend total? So it kind of depends on how many tickets he purchases, right? And we don't know how many tickets he bought, but we do know that he bought X concert tickets. So let's first look at how much the concert tickets cost. It's $35 for each ticket. So that would be $35 per ticket, and the tickets are represented by X. So if he bought 1 ticket, it would be 35 times 1 is $35. If he bought 2 tickets, then it would be 35 times 2, which is $70. If it was 3 tickets, it would be 35 times 3, it's 105, and so on. Okay, so this represents how much the tickets cost, depending on how many he buys. Next, it says they also charge an additional $2 service fee for each ticket purchased. So an additional $2 for each ticket. So once again, we have to multiply this by how many tickets that he buys. Okay, so this expression represents how much money he spent on the tickets. And hopefully you can see once again that we can simplify this to be 35x's plus 2x's. That's 37x's. So both of these are correct expressions, again, but this is just the simplified expression. Okay, you can go ahead and move on to the part 2 video to see the more rigorous examples that I was talking about.